simplify 2 to the 3/2 all raised to the power 4. So there's not much going on here, but how are we going to simplify it? Well, I notice we've got exponents, so maybe I should use my exponent rules. There's only a few of those. We run through them, and we notice that this situation kind of looks like one side of this power of a power rule. A to the b all raised to the power c. And that can be replaced with a to the b times c. So let's put that into action. So 2 to the 3/2 times 4. Okay, now what's 3/2 times 4? Well, depending on our comfort level, we might just say, okay, 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. But if we're not there, that's okay. Let's just work off on the side. 3/2 times 4. What do we do? Well, we're really good at multiplying fractions, right? But I don't have a fraction here. I've got an integer. But here's the trick. All integers can be written as something over 1. Because, of course, 4 divided by 1 is the same as 4. Because dividing by 1 doesn't ever change the number. So now I've got 2 fractions. When it comes to multiplying fractions, you just multiply the numbers on top, the numerators, and the numbers on bottom, the denominators. So 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 1 on the bottom is 2. But it's important to remember that fractions actually mean something. So when we say 12 over 2 as a fraction, we are saying 12 divided by 2. But 12 divided by 2 is just 6. So what we really have is 2 to the 6, which we did mention earlier, but if you need to go through things a little slower and work through the fractions in your own way, that's okay too. So 2 to the power 6, well, that's just 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 6 times. Well, you can work those out. Even if we have to do it by hand, 2 times 2 is 4, times another 2 is 8, times a fourth 2. It's a good idea to keep track of your 2's if you're going to do this by hand. So there's our fourth 2. We'll have a fifth 2 and a sixth 2 eventually. 2 times 8 is 16, times 2 is 32, and times another 2, well, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, and we get our final answer, 64, when all is said and done. And that's really as simple as we can make it, because we got an integer.